Victory Is Mine. Dorothy Norwood, I want to say it's by. Getting straight into it. I'm not going to do all of that stuff, but the song is in E flat, and I'm going to try to make it very approachable and things. So, starting off, the 1 of E flat is E flat. The 2 is F. The 3 is G. The 4 is A flat. The 5 is B flat. The 6 is C. The 7 is D. And then you're back at the 1, E flat. Okay, so this song is one of those traditional type of songs, very rhythmic, very, you got the walking bass lines going. You can do like the little traditional pops and like little traditional chords, and I'm going to show you different ways to play this. I'll try not to make the video as long as I usually do. All right, so what I'll start off is showing you the melody. So the melody with the Victory Is Mine, you have, it's going starting at the G. So you would hit the G 3 times. You hit G 3 times. And then it goes to the F. Then it goes to the 1, E flat. That's the melody. Victory is mine. Okay? That's the melody. If you want to play chords with it, you can play the chords. Basically, you're going to be playing what the choir would be singing. So the choir, if you're singing like the tenor part, if you're playing like the tenor part, it'd be like, victory is mine. So you got 5, 5, 5, 4, 3. Okay? 5, 5, 5, 4, 3. Or B flat, B flat, B flat, A flat, G. Okay, that's the tenor part. The alto part would be victory is mine. Right? So 1, 1, 1, 6, 5. E flat, E flat, E flat, C, B flat. And then like I showed you earlier, the soprano part would be, even though technically it'd be like something like that, I believe. But if you want to chord it, you got B flat, E flat, G in your right hand. And that's over the 1 in your left hand. First, I'm just going to give you like kind of target notes, and then I'll show you like the walking bass lines and stuff. So you hit this chord 3 times. B flat, E flat, and G. Victory. Corresponding to the words. The next chord you would go to is this F minor in first inversion. You got A flat, C, F. That's the second chord. So you go from the E flat major in second inversion, which is B flat, E flat, and G. And you go to the F minor in first inversion. A flat, C, F. Now you're going to go to a E flat major in first inversion. First we did it in second inversion with the E flat in the middle of the chord. Now we're doing it with the E flat at the top of the chord. That's G, B flat, E flat. So you hit the E flat, the first chord 3 times. Then you go to the second chord I showed you. A flat, C, F. Then you go to the E flat in the first version. G, B flat, E flat. And that's over the 1. And again, I will show you the bass stuff in a later part of the video. So you got now you got victory today. So you're gonna hit the same chord, B flat, E flat, G. Hit it 4 times this time. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. First time we just did it 3 times and then we went down. This time we're gonna hit it 4 times and we're gonna go up to a flat major in first inversion. So that's D flat, E flat, and G 4 times. Now we're gonna go to this chord. C, E flat, A flat. That's C, E flat, A flat. That's where we are. I'll slow it down. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today. That's where we are. Now we're going to go back down to the E flat major chord in second inversion. Is mine. So so there's a couple things that you could do. You could do the victory is mine, victory is mine, victory today is mine. Okay, so whenever we go to, we went up to the A flat major in first inversion, then we went back down to the E flat major in second inversion. Now we're gonna go and play that F minor in first inversion again, which was A flat, C, and F. All right. So to not confuse you, let's start from the very top. That way you can have it. You play the E flat major chord in second inversion, which was B flat, E flat, and G. You play that 3 times. Then you go down to the F minor in first inversion, A flat, C, F, and then to E flat major in first inversion, which is G, B flat, E flat. And then you do that part again. Now we're gonna do the E flat major in second inversion, sorry, 4 times, because we got victory today. Now we're gonna go to the A flat major in first inversion, which is C, E flat, A flat. We go back to the E flat major in second inversion. Mine. Now we're on the F minor in first inversion again. A flat, C, F. Now when you get to this chord, on mine, you're on the 5. Remember, the 5th tone of E flat is B flat. So target notes, the notes that we're actually on, because everything else is just walking bass lines that I'm going to show you here in a little while. Everything else that we're doing is just walking bass lines. We're just moving, but the target that we're on is over the 1. In the very beginning of the song, we're over the 1. So even though it's doing the victory is mine, victory is mine, right? It's doing all that, or victory is mine, victory is mine, or sorry, like anything that you do, you're actually just, you can literally just bounce on the 1 because everything else is just movement. So, right? Right? no matter what you do, it's technically over the 1. That's what I'm trying to say. And then when you do the victory today is mine, now we're technically over the 5, which is B flat. So you're going to hear like different movements, and I'm going to show it all to you, but I want you to really focus on the targets that we're on. Because when we go to the I told Satan, you got 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 1. Then back to the 5, and the 1. Hope I'm not confusing you with what I'm talking about. I just want you to focus on target notes, and then I'll show you the bass notes, all right? So we got victory is mine, just harmonizing the melody. Victory is mine, victory today is mine. When you get to that part, you're over the 5. So everything else was over the 1. Victory is mine, victory is mine, victory today is mine. Now we're over the 5. Over the 5, I got B flat and F, or you can just play B flat. You got the A flat, C, F, and you're right. Now we're gonna do the I told Satan. So you got 2 in your left hand. And then you have the 2 is F in your left hand. And then in your right hand you got C, E flat, A flat. I told. Now we're gonna, what we're doing, before I show you the rest of the chords, because I just showed you this one over the 2. What we're doing is we're going to walk from the 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, sharp 6 to the 6, or flat 6 to the 6. So you got F, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C. Target notes, 2, 5, 6. Everything else we're just walking. 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6, 6. So we got the chord over the 2, which is F. We did C, E flat, A flat. Now we're going to continue to walk in our left hand. So you got chord, G. Now when you get to this chord, or when you get to this note, which is the 4, you have B flat, A flat, and G in your right. Remember where we're going. 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5. When you get to the 5, you switch your chord to this. A flat, C, F, just like we've been doing over the 5. A flat, C, F. Do it again. I told Satan. Remember, we continue to walk because we're walking all the way from the 2 to the 6. When we get to the 6, we go to this diminished chord in our left hand. I mean, our right hand. You have B flat, D flat, E, G. That's B flat, D flat, E, G. And that's over the 6. And then you do it again. Get thee I told Satan, get thee behind. Okay? So the second time you do it, when you do I told Satan, get thee behind, then you're going to stop at the 5. All right? And I'll go from the top here in just a little bit so you can see where we are. But you got 2. This is the first time around when you're saying the I told Satan. You got F, G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C. Then you're going to do that progression again. You got F, G, A flat, A, B flat. But then you stop there. Don't keep going to the B and the C. Stop there because we're about to do a walk down. Okay? I told Satan, get thee behind. And you stop there at the 5. Using that same chord that we've been using over the 5, which is A flat, C, F. Now, if you notice, before I went back to the 2, when we did the 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6 to the 6, I went here. And this was a passing tone to get back to the 2. All I did is just go a half step below the 2 because I'm going to F. Remember, my target note is the 2. I was going to the 2. So right before I went to the 2, I went a half step below it to E, and then to the 2. The flat 2, then to the 2. All right, let me start from the top so you can see where we are. I'm gonna play it with the beat. Slow it down some. Here we go. We got 1. Remember, we start off with the D flat, E flat, a G chord. E flat major and second inversion. That's where we start with. Over the 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and victory is mine. Do it again. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. Now we're over the 5. Now do the walk. I told Satan, get thee behind. That's where we are so far. Let's slow it down even more. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. Sorry. I told Satan. Passing tone. Then you stop at the 5, and I'll go to the next part. Hopefully you got that part. You can just do a walk down. Once you get to that 5, you go. Because you're about to go to victory today is mine. So you can do this. Just walk down single notes from the 5, going 5, flat 5, 4, 3. Okay, you're gonna walk down to the 3. That's B flat, A flat, G. You can do it like that. You can do it like, let's see here. You can do that if you want. Walking down from the flat 7, 6, flat 6, 5 in your left hand. And then in your right hand, you can go to the 5, flat 5, 4, 3. But really you wouldn't go to the 5 in your left hand. You would go to the 3 if you wanted to do that. Or you could, I wouldn't do it that way. I would just go walk down single notes from the 5, or you could do something like that. So you can go from the B flat, because remember, we're going to walk down from the 5, flat 5, 4, 3, and you can skip all this if you want, okay? I'll teach you a different way, but I'm just showing you options. You can go 5, flat 5, 4, 3, and use tritones. So you got the tritone for B flat, which is A flat and D, right? Once again, the tritone for B flat is A flat and D, because if we were looking at the key of B flat, we would be playing its third and flat 7 of the B flat major scale. Since we're on the tone of B flat, if we're going to name the chord or find out how to make the chord, then we have to look at it as in terms of being in B flat as far as the scale. So if you want to play a B flat tritone, then you're going to play the scale of B flats, third and flat 7. The B flat scale is B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat, where B flat is the 1, C is the 2, D is the 3, E flat is the 4, F is the 5, G is the 6, A would be the 7, and then B flat would be the 1, if you look at it at that in this key. Notice how we say A is the 7. If we want to play the flat 7, then we have to flat this A to A flat. Remember what I said, the tritone is the 3, the third tone, and the flat 7. So the third tone of B flat is D. Sorry. So that would be, the 3 and the flat 7 would be its tritone. So it would be D and A flat. But we're gonna play it in this inversion. So you got A flat and D, the flat 7 and the 3. And what you're gonna do when you're walking down from that B flat to the 3, which is G, you're gonna use tritones to go descending down. That's B flat in the left, A flat, and D in the right. Take it down a half step, you got A in the left, G, and D flat in the right. Then when you get to the 4, you got A flat in the left, G flat and C in the right. And then if I were you, I would go to some type of an E flat major chord instead of going here, because you could go to the tritone of G when you get to that 3, which is G. Sustain pedal started messing up, but you could go here to the tritone of G, which is F and B, but I would actually go to E flat major chord in the root position. So you got, so when you get to the G, in your right hand, you got E flat, G, and B flat. Now I know I got way off on a tangent on that, but hopefully you get where we're at. And if not, let's go from the top so you can see. So you got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. Now you can go to the 6 for a little passing tone, using the C in the left, going to the diminished chord over the B flat, which is B flat, D flat, E, and G. And this is a passing tone to get us to that 2 walk up when we're going 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 6, 6. This is a passing tone to get to that. Now we got the chords I showed you doing the walk up. Now walk down. And you go to that E flat major chord over the 3. Now when you get to this part, you're gonna do the, you're gonna hit it 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times. Victory. Okay? And that's the E flat major chord in your right hand. So you got E flat, G, and B flat over the G, which is 3. And you hit that 3 times. 1, 2, 3, corresponding to the words. Victory. Victory 2. When you get to the 2, well, not the number 2, but when you say the words, victory 2, because you're getting ready to say today, victory 2, 2 is on that 4. 2 is on the 4. So you got A flat on the left, C, E flat, A flat on the right. That's A flat on the left, which is the 4, C, E flat, A flat on the right. Victory 2. Day. When you say day, for today, you got B flat on the left, B flat, E flat, G flat on the right. Playing that, going back to that E flat major chord in your right hand. Day is, stand on the 5. When you say is, you got B flat on the left, which is the 5. You got A flat, C, and F in the right. Is, and then you're back at the 1. 9, which is E flat in the left, G, B flat, E flat in the right. All right. From there, you can do the, so basically, you're going to go from the 3, 4, flat 5 to the 5. Okay. So, when you're going on the 3 and you're getting ready to do the bum, bum, ba-dum, very traditional thing that you hear, you can do G in the left hand, G, B flat, E flat in the right. That's over the 3, which is G. Then you go to the 4, A flat in the left, A flat, C, F in the right. When you get to the flat 5, you got a diminished chord over the A. You got A in your left hand, A, C, E flat, and then G flat. Once again, that's A, C, E flat, and G flat in the right. When you get to the 5, you can play this E flat major chord in second inversion. So you got B flat in the left, B flat, E flat, and G in the right. Then you're going to play the 5 again if you want. You got B flat in the left, A flat, C, E flat in the right, before you start it over. to talk about the bass, what the bass is doing in your left hand, all the movement and stuff. There are several different approaches that you can take, but just like I said before, the main thing that you want to focus on in order to be able to know what type of approach you can take, because there's many different movements that you can do, you really want to know, well, where are you going? Because if you know where you're going, then you can take different paths to get there. It's almost like driving. Now, I live in Wichita, Kansas. If I want to drive to the south side, let's say I want to go from the south side to the north side, maybe I can take I-35 and go north till I get to, the north side of town. But maybe I don't want to take the highway. Maybe I want to take the side streets. Maybe I want to take Meridian. And I take Meridian all the way up to, wherever it is I'm trying to go. Relate that to wherever you're going. Like maybe, your destination is you want to go to the movies. For example, you want to go to the movies, but you know that the movies are pretty expensive, right? So instead of going and getting movie food, you're going to go eat prior to getting to the movies, right? But, and bear with me here, going somewhere with this. Before you get to the place that you want to eat before you go to the movies, you also got to go get gas. So you go get gas, and then you go to Popeyes. Get yourself some chicken, some red beans and rice, some biscuits. Try not to choke on them because, I'll leave that alone. Then you want to go, maybe you go to McDonald's and get a frappe because you got a sweet tooth. And remember, movie food is very expensive. So first you're going from your house to get gas. Got to go back to the house because you forgot your keys. Now we're at Popeyes to go get some chicken. Now we're at the movies. What are you saying, Henry? Why is it being all weird and saying all this stuff? I'm saying that there are different paths that you can take to get to your destination. Maybe you take the highway. Maybe you go to, you go somewhere else before you go to that destination. But you have to know what your destination is. I started that whole weird example off by saying that you were trying to get to the movies. Okay? So for here, to relate it to this song, so I don't sound super insane, we're going to start at the 1. Our destination is going to be the 5. We are trying to get to the 5. So you got 1, and you're trying to get to the 5. All right? But there are different paths that we can take. Here's a path that we can take up to the 5. Sorry about that. So you're 1 up to the 5. Or we can go down to the 5. We can go up and then down to the 5. Right? We're going up, but then we ended up going down to the 5. Oh, sorry. Back up to the 1. Okay, here's another concept. So we're taking paths. Our target note is going from the 1 to the 5. We want to circulate, going from the 1 to the 5, to the 1 to the 5, 1 to the 5. One thing that you can do is you can go 3 half steps below whatever the target note is that you're trying to get to. So if you're trying to get from the 1 to the 5, then tell me, what is 3 half steps below the 5? Just count. You're at the 5. 1, 2, 3. All right? So you can go from the 1 to the 3, and then you walk chromatically up to the 5. 4, flat 5, 5. Okay? You can do that. 1, 3, 4, flat 5, 5. Now we're at the 5. We've made it to our destination. We made it to the movies, right? Movie's over. Now it's time to go back home. Where is home? The E flat. How can we get to the E flat? Well, let's count 3 half steps below the E flat. 1, 2, 3. And then we start there. Now we're going to walk chromatically up to the E flat. Now we're back home. But now it's time to go back to the movies. Let's go back to B flat. How can we get there? 1, 2, 3 half steps below. Start there and walk your way up till you get there. Now we're at the 5 again. Now we got to go back to the 1. How do we get there? Go 3 half steps below it. 1, 2, 3. And then walk the rest of the way up there. Okay? Now, if you wanted to walk down to the 5, because before we've been walking up to the 5. We went 3 half steps below it. Boom, boom, boom. And then we walked up to the 5. Now we're going to go 3 half steps above the 5 and then walk down to it. Okay, so you got, here's B flat. Let's count 3 half steps above it. 1, 2, 3. Well, we would land on this C sharp. So then we go D flat, C, B, B flat. Now we walked down the keyboard in order to get to the B flat. Now, if we wanted to walk down again to get to the E flat, we can go 3 half steps above the E flat. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. So we will start here. So after we go, still works. Now we're at the E flat. Now we can either go down to the B flat again, or we can go up to the B flat. Sorry about that. Or we can go up and down to the B flat. Start going up. Notice how I went a half step above the B flat before I went to it. We can do the same thing getting back to the E flat. Okay? So that's a concept that you can use in order to develop different walking bass lines. So in context, it'll be like, I keep on wanting to go to the 4. So and all I'm doing is kind of mitching and matching the concept that I showed you. Walking up to the 5, walking up to the 1. Walking up to the 5, walking up to the 1. Now, in context with the chords, it would be like, right? Or you can literally, another thing that you can do, if you don't want to do so much walking, if you don't want to do, if you don't want to do all that walking, you can just go 1, 6, 5, 6. Okay? 1, 6, 5, 6, 1, 6, 5, 6. Okay? 1, 6, 5, 6. You can also go 1, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1. Just kind of give it a little bit more rhythm. 1, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1. Okay, you can do that. 1, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1. In tandem with the chords. Here we start here. Here we go. Victory thing you can do, another walking bass line that you can do is go 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5 to the 6. 1, 3, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5, 6. That's another movement that you can do. 1, 3, 5 to the 6. That's E flat, G, B flat, C. 1, 3, 5, 6. Sorry. It's hard to talk and do it at the same time. That's another movement. You can switch it to the other one. Just bounce on the 1. You can just do the target notes. The target note is 5 and 1. So 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. 5. It's hard to do that and talk. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Okay? You can literally do that. It's just target notes. You can walk to the 5. You can there's plenty of different things that you can do. All right? So, but that's the first part. No matter what one of those movements you choose to play this song, you have to work on that rhythm. Okay, the timing. What I would recommend is slowing it down. How do you get better at something? You have to slow it down. A concept that I can teach you in order to work on this rhythm is think of it like this: playing your hands together, and then the syncopation, playing them at different times. So on the first chord, when you play Vit, you're playing your hands and the chords together. When you play on the 1, let's do this one. Let's go 1, 3, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5, 6. Let's do that one. Let's choose that movement. That way I can kind of show you this rhythm. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 6. So on the left hand, when you hit the 1, you hit the chord in your right hand. The first one I showed you. B flat, E flat, G. Vit. Do. So when you hit the 3, you hit the chord again. Now, so on the first chord, you played your hands together. Over the 3, you played your hands together. But now you're going to play the right hand alone. And then the left hand alone. Okay? Let me explain that again. Pay attention. You got to hit your hands, you hit the notes together, and the chord together. Over the 1, you hit it together. Over the 3, which is G, you hit it together. But now you're going to hit this chord in your right hand alone. And now you're going to hit the B flat in your left hand alone. When you get to the 6, because remember we're going 1, 3, 5, 6 in our left hand, and we're just circulating through that. When you get to the 6, you're going to switch your chord to this A flat, C, and F. Then when you get to the 1, back in your left hand, because remember you're going 1, 3, 5, 6, 1, and then you're just circulating that. When you get back to the 1, you play this E flat major in your right hand. Same time that you hit the 1. You got G, B flat, and E flat. But remember, you got to keep the movement going in your left hand. So you go 3, 5, 6. Then you do the whole thing over again, okay? Hit it together. Hit it together. Hit the right hand alone. Hit the left hand alone. Switch the chord and hit it together over the 6 and then together over the 1. Keep the movement going. That makes sense. So you got together, together, right, left, together, together. When I say together, I'm talking about hitting the left hand and the right hand at the same time. Okay? So you got to practice that. That's the next part that we're going to do. You got 1. So what we're doing is we're going to walk to the 5. We're walking from the 1 to the 5. But in order to do that, we're going to go 1, 7, 1, flat 2, 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5. That's 1, 7, 1, flat 2, 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5. Letters, you got E flat, D, E flat, E, F, G, A flat, A, B flat. So you got, let's see here. I'm trying to think of it. Let's do it like that. That way it's easier. So whenever you're doing that walk, going from the 1, 7, 1, flat 2, 2, 3, 4, flat 5, 5. Whenever you're doing that, the first chord, you have an E flat major chord in your right hand, which is E flat, G, and B flat. And just so you know where we are, we just did the victory is mine, victory is mine. Now we're doing this. Victory, victory today is mine. That's what we're doing. Victory today is mine. That's what we're doing. So the 1, you got an E flat major, E flat, G, and B flat. Over the 7, you got D in your left hand. You got D, F, B flat on the right. That's D, F, and B flat on the right. Now we're going to go back to the 1 and play the same type of an E flat major chord. E flat, G, B flat. Now we're going to go to the flat 2, and we're going to play this diminished chord. Flat 2 is E. You got D flat, E, G, and B flat. When you get to the 2, you got F in your left hand, C, E flat, A flat in the right. To this 2, you keep walking in your left hand going to the 3. When you get to the 4, let's see. Yeah, when you get to the 4, play this A flat in your left hand, and in your right hand you got B flat, E flat, and G. So you got 1, 7, 1, flat 2, 2. Keep walking with the left hand. When you get to the 4, you got this B flat, E flat, and G. Keep on walking with your left hand. When you get to the 5, you got this chord in your right hand, A flat, C, F. Now we're gonna go here. D, E flat, F. Sorry, I said D, E flat, E to the F. And that's after we get to that 5. So you got 1, 7, 1, flat 2, 2, keep walking. 3, to the 4, keep walking. Get to the 5. Now you're gonna go D, E flat, E, F. This is something you can do. When you get to that F, you can go A, C, E flat, F. One, 7, 1, flat 2, 2, keep walking. 4, keep walking. 5, walk to the 2. Hit that chord I just showed you over the 2. Now we're gonna go to the 5 in our left hand. No chord over it. No chord over that 5. But then we go to the 6. We're going to the 6 next. And then whenever we go to the 6, we're gonna hit this chord over the 6. We got C in the left, B flat, D flat, E, and G. Okay. Okay, that's where we are. Now we're gonna go to this passing tone, which is E. And then it's just like I taught you before when we did the I already taught you this part. Get thee behind. And we did the walk down. Victory today is mine. Then we walked up walked up from the 3, 4, flat 5, 5, and we hit the 5 again, and then we were back on the 1, doing the movement I showed you. That's the song. Victory is mine. Victory is mine. And I'll show you all that stuff in another video. So I'm gonna play it, get it back up to a good tempo here. I'm gonna play it, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. going to show you guys some more things on the next video, but right on this one, I just wanted to do something basic and just do like the... If this video helped, then let me know. If I need to do something different and explain it a little bit different, let me know. I felt like this one was a little bit rough, but if it helped you guys, let me know. And I'll do like a one with the... like a more, I guess, advanced one. I'm not advanced, but a more advanced one to show you some different little things that you can do in this song, like the little, like little runs and stuff like that. I'll try to do that on another video, okay? So until then, God bless you. This was Victory Is Mine. I want to say it was, I don't know, Dorothy Norwood, I think it was. But yeah, hopefully this helped you. God bless you.